Brothers and sisters, ladies and gentlemen, Big Kenny here. Welcome to Peace, Love, and Happy Hour tonight. I am so excited to have one of the bestest guitar players to ever hit the universe. Speaking of universe, it is the atomic one. Atom, the atomic guitar playing Shoenfeld. How you doing, brother?
I'm good, man.
Man, it is just so awesome to be sitting across from you in a studio.
I know.
Of course, with our proper social distance.
Yes.
Yeah. But man, it just don't get no better than that. And it's an absolute honor to be able to celebrate you a little bit here tonight, man. Because, you know what, man? 20 years, I think. Over 20 years we've known each other here in this town. And we're going to go through a little bit of the history of Adam and Kenny, and a little bit of your history too. I don't know if everybody knows this or not about Adam Shoenfeld, but to date I think you've played on over 200 hit albums out of Music City, USA.
Played on a few.
Yeah. For the likes of not only Big and Rich and Gretchen Wilson, but the likes of Jason Aldean, Luke Bryan, Blake Shelton, Jake Owens. I mean, the list just goes on and on and on.
I'm a lucky guy, man.
Yeah.
I'm lucky.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's cool.
So why don't you play us your favorite lick? Yeah! It don't get no better than that, man. Yeah, so I'm sure everybody would like to know just a little bit of your background too. I mean, when we met, you were just barely out of grade school.
I don't remember anything after we met. Not a damn thing. It's all gone away.
You were born in the Northeast.
I was born in Long Island.
In Long Island.
New York.
Yeah.
Parents moved to Jersey when I was 3, so I grew up in Jersey.
You grew up in Jersey.
New Jersey.
With some other...
Blairstown, New Jersey.
Yeah.
Home of Friday the 13th.
Whoa.
That's why I'm always so scared.
What? What'd you say?
Hockey match, man. It freaked me out.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man. Yeah.
It's scary.
Yeah. And I know here the other week I was, we were talking about finding a time we could get together and do this, just sit down and talk about music a little bit. And you told me that you were going to hunt ghosts, I think, or...
It was, yes.
Or was it aliens?
It was ghosts.
Ghosts.
I mean, my wife will hunt anything.
Yeah.
That is unexplained.
Yeah. And your wife
I
is
will follow anywhere she goes.
a famous ghost and alien hunter by the name of Katie Cook.
Yes.
CMT Katie Cook.
Country Music Television, Hot 20 Countdown.
Yes.
They don't do any ghost hunting on that show yet.
Yes. What is the most famous alien y'all found so far?
Well, I think it's you. I haven't seen an alien yet. I've definitely seen some questionable. I've had spirits. I've definitely felt spirits.
Well, hell, I'm feeling a spirit right now. Can I get an amen now? Yeah!
Actually, rock and roll. Yeah, no. I've had a couple questionable. That could have been something.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Where did y'all go on that trip?
Well,
we just went out in the backyard. Look behind the tree and love them holy right there.
That was a town called Atlanta, Indiana.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. Not too far from here.
Not too far from
About 4 hours from here.
Famous ghost town.
Yeah. Well, the house there is famously haunted.
Famously haunted.
Yeah.
Let's drink to that. You're here.
There's to be
everyone out there.
Haunted.
Famously haunted. Yep.
Now, don't drink from the wrong side.
No, exactly.
Yeah. No, man, we had to do this.
Yeah.
We had to do this. We had these songs that a fraction of Nashville knows.
Yeah.
That some more people need to know.
Yeah. So we'll go back in our history a little bit. So you had just come to Nashville, and I had. What year did you actually come here?
Well, I came here in '94, so I've been here a few years.
I came here in '94.
Yeah.
So we had both come here the same year. Our paths, though, were kind of jumping around the town differently. you know, I had been writing songs over there at Famous Music. You'd been playing music and had bands going, and were just putting it together any way you could here in this town, right?
Yeah, actually, when you were working on your thing, before your, I think it was before your record.
Yeah.
When you were still kind of doing the country thing.
Yeah.
I was playing with Todd Cooper.
Yeah.
Because I remember going to see you at the Accident.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you had come to see the Big Kenny Experience before that.
Yeah.
So I had been signed to Famous Music. I'd been writing there, and then towards the end of that the deal there from 95 to 98, I got a record deal with Hollywood Records. Yeah. And then Hollywood Records says, hey man, we want to make sure you got the billiest, badassest band together on the history of planet Earth. So let's do some auditions. And we did auditions in LA, we did auditions in New York City, and we did auditions in Nashville, Tennessee. And Nashville, I think, was the last city that we auditioned in. And lo and behold, who showed up at that audition was this guitar player by the name of Adam Shoenfeld. I can just recall that day being absolutely blown away by your playing. You had showed up in a level of preparation that was different than any other player had shown up to any audition that we had done to that point. And, there was a record had been done. It had some of the most masterful guitar playing on it by Gary Burnett. Yeah. And you know, for those of you that don't know Gary, you gotta check him out. But he'd been here for a long time. This guy had had an arsenal deep in effects and pedal work, and just
that's what had me coming in more prepared than anyone. I was floored by how amazing his parts were on that record. Yeah, you know, I mean, when I heard that record as a kid that hadn't gone into the country world yet, I was from New Jersey. I was working in the studio, but I was inspired by all music, whether it's country or not. Yeah. But to get your disc came in, I think Steve King knew Tony, and Tony knew me. I think Steve King was already playing keys for you. Yeah. And I got that disc, and I remember sitting. It's one of my few really vivid memories of my early 20s or mid 20s. Was sticking that disc in behind the desk in the office at the studio and going, "Holy crap! This is a real rock record." Yeah. And the production, all the guitar parts. I mean, I credit Gary with me being half the guitar player I am. Wow. Because of that. Because I had to take, oh my God, there's these 3-4 amazing guitar parts on this song, and I need to make this work for one guy. And I came into your audition. And did.
So I was writing at a country publishing house, but I had put out what was probably more of a rock record at that point in time, the record that got me signed. And then you were coming here playing probably more from a rock background, immersing yourself in the country music. So we both kind of came into that place where they all met up and joined, very mafia-like, which is what we said, music without prejudice. That was the whole reason that stuff all came together, because it was all these folks that ended up showing up that just loved all these kinds of music and were willing to dive into any of it, Yeah.
And actually, I hadn't immersed. The only immersion I had in country music was being at that studio and seeing the session guys.
When you say that studio, we're talking about Woodland.
Over in
which is famous studio that's not there.
Best thing that ever happened to me. Yeah. Was that place. Yeah. So, but yeah, I mean, I was still a full rocker at that point, and your record to me was like the modern day Queen. Yeah. You as a vocalist, you were going for it. You were doing your own damn thing. Yeah. And it was rocking. And Gary's guitar parts was like Brian May. Yeah. It's awesome. Yeah. Yeah. Little did we know where it would go. Yeah. Or where it wouldn't go, but then where, it went right here. There's a girl on channel 13.
There's a girl on channel. Yeah. Boy, that makes me want to go. We should go back and review that record at some point too. So then, we're gonna move forward from that era though. So that's how we met. Yeah.
Craziest thing is to be sitting on the back of the bus, coming up with a lick like this. play that lick, and you walk through the door.
Okay.
You say, play that again.
Play it again.
And I play it again, and at the very same time you go,
If I had a nickel every time I tried to tell you that I really wish that you'd be my gal, and we'd be rolling in the money, honey, on a beach of this sunny Washington, serving us champagne. I know it sounds a bit insane, but I'm a little bit crazy for your love, baby. For your love, baby. You've got the sweetest thing. No, I'm not sure what it is. I know I likes a lot of it every day. Just likes that doobly-diddy, doobly-diddy. If I had a nickel every time I tried to tell you that I really wish you'd be my gal. Rolling in the money, honey, on the beach of this sunny Washington, serving us champagne. I know it sounds a bit insane.
I can't remember.
So I'm a little bit crazy.
How crazy is that?
That's crazy. That was
nuts. How did you do that? How did you come up with those words out of nowhere?
I don't know. How'd you come up with those notes out of nowhere? But I had met some of the most inspiring people to me that I had met so far, and primarily that was you. I had a guitar player now that inspired me, like, well, okay, there's another level we need to go to. So then we decided to put together this project called LuvjOi. Yeah. You, myself, Justin Tockett, and Larry Babb. Yeah. And we put out 2 and almost a half albums before the whole Music Mafia thing blew up, and John and I, being songwriters, have been writing so much at that point in time, got offered a record deal, and then you ended up coming in and playing on every. You were the guitar on all the Big and Rich records, and then went out and toured with us and helped take that to the world. But before that happened, there was LuvjOi I and LuvjOi II.
And of course, the 5th member of LuvjOi, Chris Stone, who made our asses sound good.
There you go. The engineer. The engineer. And I was just searching around since we were going through LuvjOi stuff, and I didn't know if you had this, but
no,
I found
I don't have
an original
LuvjOi. Do I have one now, or are you just teasing me?
No, I'm giving you not 1, but 2. 2. That way, when you and Katie go out sometime, y'all can decorate them up, and you can, be matching, hair and stuff. But
see, you have a medium.
It went from small to large.
That's all right.
There was 2 smalls, 2 large.
That's awesome. Thank you, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had one for a while, and I think it got faded and shrunk and too small, and I think my daughter had it, and who knows what happened to it.
Well, now you get to start all over again. From a large, you can fade it.
I'd fade it,
shrink it, get it right back.
I'll just grow. I'll just stop this diet I'm on. Let myself get larger.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you. That's awesome. I'm glad you found those.
Yeah. So, in the conversation of that, we're all, we're friends, and we've been friends now for a long time, and it seems like every time we run into each other, we got to play some LuvjOi songs. Yeah. So, that was a primary driver in us saying, okay, we got to sit down together and let's just review some of these songs. So, today, I guess we'll try to attempt to see if we can review some LuvjOi songs. And for any of you that were here during that time, you will probably recall some of the most sweaty experiences and
12th and Porter, baby,
in rock and roll history that ever went down in this town. In 12th and Porter.
I don't think I ever paid a bar tab.
You might remember this. Ladies and gentlemen, appearing tonight and in 2D, LuvjOi, the band. It's not just the music, it's the mission. And that's why you and I are here tonight. We're all just trying to find a little piece of joy and love. Yeah, we're all just riding heated lounge. Electric limber lovers laying down. Listen, let me fill you with the sound. Look at all the lonely people coming round, and that's why you and I are here tonight. You know we're all just trying to find a little piece of joy and love. Yeah, we're all just riding the wave of the flow of the electric soul. It's the wave of the flow of the electric soul. And really quite sure I'm pleased to meet you. And if you'd like some more, I'm sure you can borrow my board. Ride the wave of the flow of the electric soul. It's the wave of the flow of the electric soul. The wave of the flow of the electric soul. It's the wave of the flow of the. And that's why you and I are here tonight. You know, we're all just trying to find a little piece of joy and love. Yeah, we're all just riding the wave of the flow of the electric soul. It's the wave of the flow of the electric soul. The wave of the flow of the electric soul. It's the wave of the flow of the electric soul. The wave of the flow of the electric soul. Yeah, we did it!
I'll let my mistake live forever.
Yes, yes, yes. And now it can live forever. I think that was the show opener sometimes, right?
I think so.
I think so too, but 20 years is the hard time to remember show openers, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. But boy, how cool just to go back and listen to this stuff, you know. I mean, for you, I know the hundreds of records that you've been part of making in this town since we made this music.
Yeah.
I'm blown away at how easily it comes back to you.
Dude, we played it so many times. It was like when I started listening to this stuff again, it was like second nature. I didn't have to learn it. It was just a little brush up.
Yeah,
maybe.
definitely.
We'll see how I do on the next one. But seriously though, man, this stuff. I mean, yeah, all the records I've done, that's great. That's all cool. I made a living. It's awesome. But this is passion. The shit we did was passion, man.
Yeah.
It was total passion.
Yeah.
You know, and you can hear it in it.
Yeah.
You know I can. I'm sure anybody else that listens to it can too.
Yeah.
I bet money on it. Not too much. Just like $5. But, you know.
We're gonna bet $5 on that one. $5 right here, right now. $5.
Dude, you know, does anybody know that Big Kenny used to be an auctioneer?
Anybody want him? Anybody want him? Anybody want him? Anybody want him? Anybody get him now? $5. I get him a 5, and a 5 now. 10, 10, anybody want it? $10, 10 now, 10 now, 15, 15, 15, 20. Anybody now? 20, 20. Anybody want him? Anybody want him? Anybody want him? Anybody want him? 20, 20. Y'all all through done? $20. I got $20 right there. Sold for $20. Yeah. Wow. This almost feels like we should do some sort of grand giveaway because these right here, this is a very, I mean, had to search high and low to find a copy of this CD.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what. How many copies of Volume 2 do you have?
Well, I got 2.
I had to search high and low for those.
I got 2.
But I got a crate full of those.
You got a crate full of those.
If you got more of those.
Yeah. So maybe we should do a CD opening here right now. This is
the poster is awesome, man.
CD opening because this is crazy.
Tiny little posters.
Passion. Yeah.
That could be our next band, man.
What's
Tiny
that?
little posters.
Tiny little posters. Yeah.
Please wake Melvin to the stage. Tiny little posters.
Yeah. Tiny little posters. So here we are. I mean, we definitely were stretching it out there as high as far as we possibly could.
He said
we had
the shows were sweaty. When I love our pictures, how we look sweaty in those pictures.
Yeah.
But that was
so
like
we decided,
oil, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was olive oil and water, spray water. I remember Photo Joe.
Photo Joe.
Yeah. Photo Joe's our photographer. Photo Joe then also went on the road. Was out there, you know, put together some amazing photo books for Big and Rich. But this was the first Lovejoy album. Lick This, Go Numb. Not sure what I was doing there. It was like what do you call that? An anagram. It's when a word, when you take them and put all the letters together differently, they come together. But here's you know, Larry Babb. Of course, that's Adam, myself, and Justin Tockett. And yeah, we wanted to get across like what it was like when we were playing live. And as you can see, we're all quite sweaty. Sweaty. Sweaty.
It's a sweaty band. Speaking of Joe Hardwick, you know what he did to me?
What?
I will never forgive him, and I'll always appreciate it.
Yeah.
Before Lovejoy, he was taking pictures of me.
Yeah.
And he had me do this in a picture. And I went with him. I was in my mid-20s. I was like, oh, okay. the whole he made me do the JCPenney ad thing.
Yeah.
And I look back at these pictures one day, and I'm like, he got me to do he was joking. He was like, I'm going to get him to do a JCPenney pose. And later in life, he's going to realize I got him. You got me, Joe.
You got him, Joe.
No offense,
you got him, Joe. Yeah.
So, all offense, JCPenney.
Yeah. So that's how I met Joe. Joe,
yeah.
you and Joe were already buddies.
Yeah, man. He's one of the first people I met in town.
Yeah. That's just one of the coolest things about this town. It's like everybody through their relationships meets everybody else, and it's just.
Remember going up to do Rockfest, Chicago?
Yeah.
When I had just had my wisdom teeth pulled and I was on pain medicine.
I didn't recall that
dude,
part of it. I remember renting that RV for rent.
There's
the 1-800 RV for
rent. And I'm just like,
yeah.
And then getting up on stage, and we had Ty, I think, tuning guitars for us, and he didn't tune Justin's bass to drop D for the first song. So the very first note we played was completely
yeah. I remember getting there. I remember having it all together. This is Rockfest, Chicago Motor Speedway.
Do you
right?
realize,
was that 2000?
I think so. Chicago Tribune wrote, and Lovejoy, a pop rock band from Nashville, opens the show at a very unrock-like time of 9 a.m. or 10 a.m.
Yeah, yeah. So it was. We were on this bill that had. I mean, when they opened the gates up, we just hit the stage. They opened the gates up. It looked like 100,000 people, which I think it was 100,000 people come rushing in there. Yeah. All of them are going like this to us on the stage, which wasn't. That was kind of a new thing at that point. People
we were better than 9 days.
So we were. Well, I remember thinking to myself, "This is what it's all about." So we opened the stage that day. Yeah. It was us. It was Kid Rock.
Was Kid there?
It was Kid Rock. It was Stone Temple Pilots.
And Metallica.
Yeah. So no reason they were.
And a few bands in between.
Yeah. So no wonder they were looking at us.
Yeah.
Flipping us off and stuff.
We were a bunch of little fluttery birds.
Yeah. What's going on here with these guys? Yeah. So, but we played Rockfest. Yeah. From some of those sweatiest shows came some of the sweatiest songs with single word names like Changing, Learning, Changing.
That too.
A lot of things were going on.
We didn't have much brain power for more than single word names.
Changing, Learning.
But amazing lyrics.
What do you think? You want to try one of these?
Yeah, let's do.
Play some more music for people.
For
fun people. This is what it's like when Big Kenny and Adam Schoenfeld hang out together. We're going, ha! Let's go back 20 years and play that one. Yeah.
Let's jump in the time machine.
Let's jump in the time machine. Wow. It's 5 o'clock on Saturday. I twice forgot my name. Just like I wondered yesterday, tomorrow's just the same. Well, I found my tranquility, but but where is my left shoe? It doesn't matter anyway, there's plenty I can do. And if you think you know me, then you're bound to help me out. 'Cause I'm not sure I know myself what's right, but I'm learning behind the lids of both my eyes. Play music to the night. I watch, but I'm quite sure that I'm just sleeping in the skies. I see the flashing colors and I hear the crashing sound. I kiss your skin, I touch your face. I'm glad you came around. And if you think you know me, then you're bound to help me out. 'Cause I'm not sure I know myself what's right, but I'm learning. I don't need a minute, and I've got this love to spare. Please help yourself to anything, my heart is open bare. I've had a lot of reasons, and I've known a lot of names, but still the spark inside of me keeps burning just the same. And if you think you know me, then you're bound to help me out. 'Cause I'm not sure I know myself what's right, but I'm learning as you lay beside me so close I can feel your heart pounding out its rhythm in the dark. I'm learning, burning, burning, burning. I'm learning. Yeah! Learning. Learning.
Still are.
That is a lyric.
It's a great lyric, man.
And
You wrote that one
I
all
do
by
feel like
yourself, all by yourself. You wrote that one.
I feel like I know I'm still learning.
True.
It never stops. It never stops.
Dang, then you have kids.
Yeah, and then you have
Then you
kids,
learn
and
some
then you
more.
really learn some more. And then as your kids are growing up, then you're going through that whole other the eras of life. And wow, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've got a teenage daughter now.
17 in a month.
17 in a month. And Lincoln, my firstborn, will be 15 in 3 months.
Remember them on the tour bus together?
Yeah.
Sophia
Just
walking
little
up
ones,
the ramp.
We got a picture in the pub of love, man, of them. You know, hers got her headphones on. You're holding yours. I'm holding mine. Beautiful times. Though.
Yeah.
A lot of love.
Yeah.
A lot of love in the house. 5 o'clock on Saturday. I've twice forgot my name, just like I wondered yesterday. Tomorrow's still the same.
My favorite line in there, where's my left shoe?
I found some tranquility, but where's my left shoe? Doesn't matter. Anyway, there's plenty I
All
can
this
do.
rock and roll is making me need to sanitize my hands.
Yeah. Can you share your sanitizer just to make sure? We've never touched anybody anywhere today. Everybody sanitize. Yeah, everybody sanitize. Woo-hoo. Everybody sanitize. Yeah, everybody sanitize. Woo-hoo.
Oh, it's hard to play with sanitizer.
Hey!
Man.
Yeah, you gotta let it
You gotta
dry
let it
out just a little bit. So when you think about a Lovejoy show, I mean, what kind of comes to?
God, man.
What do you like?
Invincibility. Man, I was on top of the world when I was on that stage. Nothing else mattered.
You still have that little keyboard?
I do. 2 of them. 3 of them. Justin won't give me the other one back. Yeah. I got
Justin.
Justin, this is your message.
We're sending some love out to you. Some fantastic bass lines. Fantastic bass lines. Yeah.
One of the best bass players ever.
Yeah. And where is he? Where did he go? Louisiana?
Who?
Is he staying down there? Has he not come back? Has he decided that he should just...
He needs back to her hometown, Lafayette, Louisiana, and he's running Dockside Studios down there.
Dockside Studios.
Cool place, man. Yeah. Right on the river. I say the river like there's a name for it, but it's the river.
The river.
But maybe Mississippi.
Yeah, Mississippi River.
But
Dockside Studios on the Mississippi River. If you're anywhere near Dockside Studios, anywhere near the Mississippi River in Louisiana, make sure to check out Justin. Huh? It's the Mississippi River. That's the big one. I know that's a lot of rivers that come out of it.
I didn't know to call a creek a river.
I've been known to call a river a creek. Oh, wow.
Should we test another one? Or do you want to talk some more?
We can just continually attempt to go through these songs and see what we can pull out. Because I know it's going to mean a lot to a lot of... There were some major Lovejoy fans in this town.
Yeah.
I mean, during that time, 2000, 2001, 2002, it was probably one of the greatest live experiences that was going on in this city at that time. We had we had a hell of a fan base in this town. I mean, we were packing out the clubs when we were playing. We had go-go boxes, go-go boxes with go-go boxes on both sides of the stage. We had go-go boxes built 4x4, and we had girls that would dance on the go-go boxes, and sometimes some guys would try to get over and dance with them, and we would encourage them to get off
the box.
Get off the box, just to get off the box. Not get off the box. And but boy, it was just a lot of people having a good time. Like it just felt so absolutely everything that we all want to feel right now in the midst of not being able to be in experiences like that. I mean, this is one of the craziest transitional experiences and times that when I contrast today with that period of time in our lives, it is the complete antithesis of it. I mean, that was just all about everything Lovejoy was about was everybody coming together. Just God, man. Everybody was calling up all their friends, and everybody would be there on a Friday night or a Saturday night. And we'd go hit Knoxville, we'd go hit Atlanta, and we had a circuit going now. We were definitely bringing a lot of good, joyful energy.
I hope there's somebody doing that right now.
Yeah.
I hope there's somebody,
there's probably
younger than us.
Yeah, younger than us, but planning
in that
to do
same
that.
place.
Or at least if they were doing it and they're planning to do it, they're right there on the cusp of it. Maybe it's happening.
Corona,
Corona. Yeah, so I'm thinking, man, there's probably got to be one more. There's got to be a Lovejoy type song that comes out of this era, and I think there is one right now that speaks entirely to what we're in right now, what we experienced then, and what we are experiencing now, and that is the center of the universe. It's finding the vortex at the center.
That's another thing I was gonna bring.
Yeah,
I had this little tiny disco ball that Corey and Jen gave me.
We got a little itty bitty one up there.
Spin.
I guess we could throw a light on that bad boy and see if we can get her cranked up here in a minute.
I mean, I don't want anybody to pull it back down or nothing. we don't need the disco ball to sing the disco ball.
Yeah.
But I thought it would be nice if I brought that thing, but I just forgot it all. I forgot the
So you had the little keyboard.
Yep.
You had the little little PA, the little megaphone, little megaphone, and the disco ball. Yeah. And you forgot all three of them.
I did. I'm sorry.
But you know what I love is that you were thinking about it.
I was.
You were like, I'm going to gather all this stuff.
Yeah. It was going to be awesome.
I'm going to bring it.
I was going to surprise you.
You're going to surprise me.
And now I surprised you with no surprise.
That's surprises. You're here because we're changing.
Yeah.
We're changing.
Oh,
we're changing then.
changing.
We're still changing.
Okay.
We're always changing. I remember this. I remember this was another one that kind of hit me like learning did. You know, I was sitting there by myself, and these were single word titled songs, and I felt like these were things that were happening to me and things that were happening to us during that time. You know, we were going through great transitions. I don't know for you, but for me, coming from where I came from in Culpeper, Virginia, you know, a rural farm town, straight off the farm. This was the first city I'd been to, the first time I'd, you know, moved away and done anything like that.
Right.
But the experience of coming to a city like this and meeting people who were as creatively inspired as I was definitely a transitional experience to me. Not only was I learning, but I was being changed as a human being. Yeah. I mean, just, you know, you are just one of the most, you were one of the most talented, joyful, kind-hearted, consistently in that nature of people that I'd ever met in my life. And being around people like that who, you know, could rock out as hard as you could rock out, having those kind of attributes was definitely you know, it's a lot of experiences that we went through that definitely moved me, and I think made me a better person. No doubt. I mean, you pushed me, you inspired me, you encouraged me, you challenged me. You know, all the greatest things you could hope for from a friend in your life, man. And when I think about that, and I think about all the people that have been in my life, I think I kind of, you know, when this song was written, it was kind of like a, you know, wanting to say that to all of them, like, guys, I'm going through a transition. I'm changing. I'm trying to become a better person.
We all are.
Yeah.
Well, and likewise, man, the inspiration you gave me was amazing, and I realize it now more. I mean, you were older than me. I was younger. I was a little more stubborn.
I was older than everybody.
Still older than everybody.
I was a late bloomer. I'm still a late bloomer. I'm still blooming late.
It took me a while to realize it. You know, you don't know a good thing till it's gone.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, I mean, I knew it was a good thing when we were doing it.
Yeah.
But I really knew it was a good thing when we weren't doing it.
Yeah. Well, thank God we're both still here.
And we're doing it.
And we're doing it. Yeah. We're still doing it. We're still doing it.
And we're changing.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Right, let's see.
1, 2, 3.
1,
Wow.
Wait, no. How does that count go? 2. It would have to come in. 1, 2, 3.
So I'll just do whole chords.
Sure. Yeah.
While you're doing the.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Minutes, hours, days are blazing by. Take off! I messed up.
2.
Oh, 1, 2, 3. Minutes, hours, days are blazing by, like comets flying through the sky. I'm still wanting you, moments stopping, passing in exchange. Oh, what's left in my brain. I'm still wanting you. And why aren't you here right now? Don't you know I'm finally changing, and you see how it's turning out? Don't you know I'm finally changing, and you can bet your money, honey, I'm going somewhere from here, because I'm changing. My heart, it rushes, my hand, it touches your hair. I see you standing there. I'm still wanting you, don't wanna keep it, let the secret go. Let everybody know I'm still wanting you. And why aren't you here right now? Don't you know I'm finally changing, and you should see how it's turning out. Don't you know I'm finally changing, and you can bet your money, honey, I'm going somewhere from here, because I'm changing. And why aren't you here right now? Don't you know I'm finally changing, and you should see how it's turning out. Don't you know I'm finally changing, and you can bet your money, honey, I'm going somewhere from here, because I'm
Can't bend the freaking
Bend it! Ah, yeah, yeah!
We did it.
That's awesome.
Ah.
Changing.
Ah.
Yeah, so all these songs, when we were playing them then, were done on electric guitar. You were playing on electric guitar. This is the first time, ladies and gentlemen, that these songs have ever been played on acoustic guitar by Adam Shoenfeld. Beginning. Yeah. But I tell you what, we got a lot more right on that take than we did wrong. We got a lot more right than we did wrong. Got a lot more night. Oh, wanna do it all day long. Right than we did wrong. So much fun tonight. Wanna do it all day long. Right. That might be a song right there. Hey! Hey! Ooh! Play it again now! Whoo! Yay! Oh, I can remember most of the lyrics. You know, I was going, whoa, that's pretty good.
That for me, that was
An older fella, you know, that stuff come back to you a little bit. That means, hey! Yeah.
You're looking good. What do you use, Noxzema?
Yeah, Noxzema. It's Noxzema. Long hair, don't care. Coming back alive. Hitting you.
All right.
Yeah, what a beautiful beard you have, too.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah,
I
that's
appreciate
really
that.
manly, nice beard.
You know what? I just trimmed it because the masks dent your
Yeah,
beard.
beard. Yeah, and then
Like,
it looks
I've
all
had
like you
this
got a beard dent.
It was getting like
really substantial.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
thanks,
And
COVID.
starting, I noticed you've kind of done the long hair thing again too. The bandana thing is coming back to life.
Something
You know,
really
maybe
going
bring the
on.
bandana down just a
I'm glad
little
you're wearing a
bit.
hat, so we're
See,
not the
huh?
bandana boys. Ah, bandana boys!
Bandana boys!
Thank you, Willie Nelson.
I remember being in Dark Horse. I think this was the one I remember going up and singing background vocals on and going, I can sing background vocals.
I can do it! I can do
So the
it!
first album was just nothing but a bunch of frogs. As you used to call me and Justin, the frogs.
But man, the chorus on this one, I always felt like the verse was moving along not as pacefully as when the chorus came in. It went wham! It's like, damn, that's a hit sounding chorus. It's a hit sounding chorus. But hearing you play it like this today makes me feel differently about it because you're moving exponentially to what just the melody and the verses are doing.
Right.
And I still think it's
So you're
just
saying we didn't do it right.
well, I'm just saying, like, we might be doing it even better right now. Maybe 20 years of experience is starting to pay off. Yeah.
3, 4.
Do it. Traveling further than I'd ever thought I'd want to. Going the distance with no resistance, just like the wind. All I've been given makes a decision for my tomorrow. I'm not only dreaming, I know I'm beginning to feel love. And if I could have my way, I wouldn't change a thing about you. Here in my head, here in my head. And if it could be okay, I'd love to stay today and want to. Here in my head, here in my head. The fertile delusion has made the confusion unrealistic. My lesions of grandeur have made me not sure if it's real. I'm using my freestyle, going the next mile for my passions. And now the reaction's completely in fashion, I'm ready. And if I could have my way, I wouldn't change a thing about you. Here in my head, here in my head. And if it could be okay, I'd love to stay today and want to. Here in my head, here in my head. Oh, 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 I finally get to play a solo. Oh, if I could have my way, I wouldn't change a thing about you. Here in my head, if it could be okay, I'd love to stay today and want to hear in my head, hear in my head, hear in my head, hear in my head, hear in my head. Here in my head, here in my head.
You know that feeling when you get to the outro and you go, whoo, we made it.
We did it. We did it. Here in my head.
Oh,
Here in my head.
One. Love that one.
I tell you what. That feels like it could be right now.
Yeah.
Feels like it could be right now.
Yeah.
I think everybody out there right now has all these feelings that are going on inside of themselves, or these thoughts inside of their head. And, you know, just to be able to say that, you know, if I could just tell you what I want to tell you right now, what's going on in my head, this is what I'd say. And I just feel like that's as current right now, today,
well, and then
as
there's
it
so
was.
many people that are saying what they're thinking, and it's ugly.
Yeah. Then there's that. There's not. It's like, you know, there's this, like, people are bent on, they're getting motivated by taking sides.
Yeah.
Instead of being motivated by taking over, by taking it all. Yeah. So then that kind of gets down to what Lovejoy was all about. All we were trying to do is to get everybody to come together and free fall under the disco ball, which is no different than what we're trying to do today. Is get everybody to come together and free fall under the disco ball. But ain't that crazy, the binariness of the way our times have come. And that's why music's so damn important, because we constantly are there to, you know, hopefully have the confidence to remind people of why we're ultimately here. You know. Yeah. What's your favorite song? What's your favorite Adam song, man? Is there a song that you just like, when you sit down and somebody asks you to say, Adam, play a song that you play?
Well,
I'd love to hear something like that. I'd love to just hear where you come from.
It's really interesting
perform a song.
You know, the last couple of years, you remember when we were, you know, on the bus or whatever back in the day, you'd be like, Adam, play a song, and I'd be like, you know, I was never prepared to play my songs. Like, I wrote them, they came out, they were done. Once I wrote them, put them down, they were done. Yeah. Because I wasn't performing it. But the last couple of years.
But I think one of the greatest rock and roll shows that I've seen in the past few years was Digital Brains over at the end.
Thanks,
I've never seen, three musicians on a stage rock harder and inspire me more than what I saw then, man. And you were playing and singing.
I appreciate it, man. We have so much fun, you know. Yeah. It's so weird, you know. The last 2 years, I've actually got to that point where I actually got songs to pull out.
You know, you've been practicing. COVID happened. You've been practicing.
The last 6 months, I haven't played a damn song. So I'm like, you know, the other band.
What is one? I mean, somebody says, okay, Adam, you go up and you're in a thing, and they say, Adam, play a song. What is it?
Well, you know what?
What would you do?
Right, I would say I miss Tom Petty. You know, it's this song me and Katie wrote. You know, it's like after he passed on. Well, first of all, you know, Katie and I started dating, and you know, Nashville's a small town, so we kept it under wraps for a little while.
Saturday night,
you know, whatever. But the first date we went on was Tom Petty. You know, and I've seen Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers many times.
Yeah,
he's one of the few artists that speak to me, and I swear to God, man, anytime a Tom Petty song comes on the radio, you know, out of nowhere, I'm in tears, man. When I saw him live, like, it does to me what I see happen to people, like during Lost in This Moment, we were on stage playing that. When I'm playing Live Like You're Dying with McGraw, and there's people crying, and there's people that are so sucked in, and I'm standing up there going, I'm working, I'm playing, I'm rocking, I'm having a great time, but wow, this is really affecting you. You're really attached. Tom Petty and Heartbreakers did that for me. And as I'm getting the track up, got his bass sound up, he shows me the phone, he goes, look. And I'm like, huh? And he texted Ferroni from the Heartbreakers, the drummer. If you don't know, I'm sure you did. But, and he said, I'm playing on this song about Tom Petty, called I Miss Tom Petty. And Ferroni's like, can I play it on my show? Before it was even done. And eventually end up getting the mix to Ferroni, and he calls me and Katie, and the rest for us was history. It's one of the biggest musical moments in our life. No, it doesn't have a shit ton of streams. Does anybody in the world know about it? Not many. But
more are going to know about it right now. I miss Tom Petty. I miss Tom Petty.
Suncat with a K.
Suncat with a K.
But it meant so much to us, man. I mean, it was like, wow. And he dedicated, it was his Christmas show that year, 2 years ago. 1 year, 2 years ago. And he ended his show and dedicated the song to the rest of the Heartbreakers as his Christmas present. And it just killed me. You know.
Would you play it for us?
Yeah, I hope I can remember it right now.
I think you can do it.
The streets were paved with gold. The sun was always shining. We were never growing old. We were too busy flying so many miles. You were there for the smile. We'd always count on you when things got heavy. I miss Tom Petty. I miss Tom Petty. What's a dream without a friend? Sitting right beside you. Write the book but not the end. You just hope the good parts come true. So many miles. You were there for the smile. You'd always count on you when things got heavy. I miss Tom Petty. I miss Tom Petty. Rip and slide solo. All right. We had nothing to fear. I knew you'd always be near me, and I could count on you when things got heavy. I miss Tom Petty. I miss Tom Petty. I miss you, my friend. I do it all again. And that was the magic of Tom Petty, is that you saw him in concert and you felt like you knew him.
Yeah.
And when Katie and I wrote that, for me personally, I put myself in that jumpsuit of the tour bus, like when we were up there with the Yellow Velvet Monkey, imagining like what it was like to be Mike Campbell or Ferroni or whoever, if they were riding the bus together. You know, they were probably on separate buses, you know, the last 20 years, but you know,
Wow.
back in the day, it's just like, I don't know, man.
Still, all of us play Tom Petty songs at our shows.
So
He's
classic.
probably been one of the
So
most
classic.
one of the most influencing classic artists of the entire rock and country era.
Yeah.
I mean, he definitely, brought that whole vibe together. His music feels just as comfortable on either stage.
Yeah. Best ever. Anyway, I digress.
I digress.
With Tom Petty.
Electric Soul.
Oh.
Forget to Breathe.
Oh.
Changing. Head. Learning.
But Forget to Breathe?
Yeah. Done that. I've recorded that song so many different ways. Like I'm trying to go, but this was one. We rocked it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Satin locks like ebony wings for a sky of tangerine. Technicolor living dream takes me away. I'm blown away. I'm in the garden of the poses. The only thing I can suppose is you're the thing I need the most, and you're waiting for me, you're waiting for me. And I'm so overcome by the beauty of this place. Inside my heart, sometimes it's more than I can take. So I hold out my arms, fall down on my knees. Thank God I'm alive. Sometimes I forget to breathe. Underneath the stars romancing, all around the wind is dancing, overtaking and reminding me how precious this is. Oh, how precious. Where the sun now warms me, the giving waters pour around me, innocent and so politely giving me this life, giving me love. And I'm so overcome by the beauty of this place. Inside my heart, sometimes it's more than I can take. So I hold out my arms, fall down on my knees. Thank God I'm alive. Sometimes I forget to breathe. Ooh. Sometimes I forget. Sometimes I forget. Sometimes I forget. I forget. I forget. And I'm so overcome by the beauty of this place. Inside my heart, sometimes it's more than I can take. So I hold out my arms, fall down on my knees. Thank God I'm alive. Sometimes I forget to breathe. Yeah! We did it! We did it! Woohoo! I forget to breathe. There you go. Man, what a glorious lyric.
Yeah. That's a good one.
That's a good one. Yeah.
One of the good ones. You're one of the good ones.
One of the good ones. Good one. Anyway, hey, here's to all that and then some, man. Sitting here and playing some songs together, having a cocktail, making some music, what everybody hopes to do on any night of the week. And I tell you what, it don't get no better than to be able to, kick back with one of your best buds and go back in time. Just make some music and play some songs that make you feel good.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, make everybody feel good. Makes you feel like you're in a room. Take you right back there.
Time capsules.
Time capsules.
Time capsules.
Time capsules.
Trapped.
We are blessed beyond belief to be here today and to be able to make music with each other continually and to this point in our lives. And here's to even crazier, greater
Times.
times
In the good part of the brain.
in the good part of the brain. Hallelujah. I love you, brother.
I love you.
Thank you so much for being here tonight. This is definitely a peace, love, and happy hour that I will never forget. And may we do another one
We shall.
real soon.
6 more songs.
I'm kind of feeling like writing something.
Okay.
All right.
Here we
Let's
go.
do it. Yeah. Love y'all big time. Can't wait to see you again. Here's to another peace, love, and happy hour. Woo-hoo-hoo. We're all in this together, brothers and sisters. Let's rock. Come on.
Willie Nelson.
Diggity, 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 diggity. Give me some music. Time to kick back. A beverage and a perfect snack. Deliciously crunchy, gourmet, hand-cooked, peace, love, and happy hour. Premium Virginia peanuts. Get them in sea salt, unsalted, jalapeno, fiery chipotle, and chili lime. I'm talking a good time. Start your own stack. Grab a 3-pack. peaceloveandhappyhour.com.